Hey guys, Cut here, and this is the Warframe Nightmare Mode guide for Ash. I'm going to show you why I only bring Bladestorm, and a sniper rifle isn't that bad of an idea. Adraste, starting in 2. We're going to do Exterminate, which is, you know, as far as Nightmare missions go, the easiest of the bunch. So yeah. Luckily, we're not, this is not one of the modes where it just sits there and sucks away your energy forever. It appears to be on the timed beatdown. But, anyway, let's begin. Basically, with, Ash and, frames like him, you can do an inane amount of damage simply by highlighting an enemy and hitting Bladestorm. Bladestorm is good because, especially in Nightmare mode, because, it gives Ash's shields a chance to regenerate, which is an extremely overpowered, underutilized aspect of Bladestorm. Well, thought of, I wouldn't say underutilized, whatever. No one really. If you use Bladestorm, you use that. But no, here's the point of the matter is, Bladestorm's a good thing. And I always bring sniper rifles. They do catch a lot of flack, but I bring sniper rifles because I have a larger area in which to work when I am, you know, trying to tap 4 and save my life because I've messed up. Bladestorm basically targets the first immediate target you are, you know, your cursor. Bladestorm targets the first thing in your crosshairs, and if you manage to hit 4 while there's one in your crosshairs, if you have stretch on, you can basically teleport and insta-kill anything within reasonable range of the target you've highlighted. The only downside I can really see is that, you know, when you're trying to collect your loot, or, you know, if you're like me right now and you're running around looking for energy desperately because that is our last source, you have to go and look at the enemies you've killed. Whoa, bad guys. It also, you know, it's a good thing to bring along a nice little melee weapon. It turns things into cottage cheese, but that's just my my opinion. This will take some getting used to, especially if you do not have a Streamline mod. And Streamline's not all that rare. I mean, you can pick it up in, I think, good old T1 defense, or T2 maybe, not sure. But it's definitely a good thing, especially when you're unfortunate enough to run into a leader like this guy over here. As soon as I can see him again, I'm gonna eat his face off. There we go. Again, this is why Bladestorm is such an amazing move. As you can see, I was getting torn the hell up, and during that, my shield had a chance to recharge, which basically saved my life. Okay, you first. Sniper rifles. I wouldn't bring a weak one along because I've probably saved my life a few times just by simply shooting. And I'll show you after the video, or I'll show you after the run rather, that I don't even have a form on this thing. This is barely minimalistically modded. It's got I do believe shred, maybe hush or fast reload. Whoopsie. Alright, I may actually know. It's always a good thing to have good melee. La 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 la.
Move on.
Alright, so we got one is not worth dropping a Bladestorm for. 2 is not worth dropping a Bladestorm for. But hey, if you're feeling lazy, you can drop it whenever you want. That's your choice. I prefer to let them kind of gang up on me. Before, or, you know, experience some lag before I use 4. And this is exactly why Bladestorm is great. Here comes a horde of monsters coming at me, and they were all close enough to just get eaten alive. Sucks to be you guys. Let's take a tunnel. Ooh. Spooky. Spooky tunnel time. because I have Energy Siphon, I am going to waste a little time. I can drop Blade Storms all, but you know, let's deny that real quick. Yeah. Whole room. Well, clearly not the whole room, but you get the point. I'm safe and comfy right now. And there's one idiot hiding somewhere. I don't know where he went. He's below me. Oh, it's one of you, of course. To cover. Alright, so now that we're sitting pretty on 174 energy, let's end this match, huh? Seeing as there's 4 guys left. One more. Where you at? Hey, big guy. And guys, here's a quick overview of the mods I use when I play Ash. As you can see, it's pretty easy stuff to get. Energy Siphon is probably the hardest. Blade Storm is the only skill you saw me use. Focus is just so Blade Storm takes care of every possible thing it runs into. Flow is, you know, that should be self-explanatory. The bigger your mana pool, rather energy pool, the better. Stretch, farther reaching. Streamline, costs you less to reach farther. Fortitude, because, you know, 20% chance to resist knockdown is a godsend when those stupid little scorpions shoot their hooks at you. And redirection, because, you know, redirection. Shield, good. Good shield. Yes. Anyway, so yeah, this was Nightmare Easy Mode, courtesy of Ash. Check back later, like, subscribe, share, yada yada yada. I don't know, I'm new to the whole video thing.